Hello, this is Kamal Salim with Keller Williams in Western Florida. Today we're going to be learning how to add and manage a contact in eEdge. For any additional training, please go to training videos. That is, please go to kamalsalim.com/training. Okay, so we are on the KW website. We log in. From here, we can either go and press on contacts or leads. This should take us to the eEdge dashboard. It's taking some time. Okay, here we are. So we're going to go and add a new contact. We're going to press on contacts. And this is the case where you are at Starbucks, you are at the any place you meet somebody and you get his name, phone number, and email. Or no phone number, but you do have his email. Anyways, we add a contact. We're going to go here and at once we're going to put him as active because he's going to be active on the site. Mr. or Mrs. or whatever it is. You don't want to put anything, just go with the name. I'm going to add myself, Kamal Salim, nickname, gender, company, job title, birthday. This is very, very easy. Over here, time frame. When does he expect to buy or sell? And if he's a buyer, you just leave it as buyer. If he's a seller, you put seller. And if he's planning on selling and then buying, or vice versa, well, that's what you have. Phone number, I'm going to put my cell. And we're going to go with the primary email. So this is info@kamalsalim.com. I'm going to press enter and you're going to see that it is going to fill in the e-signature. Okay, what's the e-signature? When we are working with transactions, we're going paperless. So people can e-sign and you send them an email, he signs it online, send it back. It will have to go to an email that is registered with .loop, and this will go here in the e-signature. So usually the primary is the e-signature. It does not have to be. He could have his primary, his work email, and his personal email to be for the signatures. He can do that. That's no problem. So if we do only have one email, it will be the same one, primary and e-signature. Moving on, we can have the address, we can have the spouse, and we keep on going. So this is all we need for now to create the client. So we save. Before we do that, we can include this contact in the listing alert campaign. This is for him to receive any alerts of any new properties from the MLS through eEdge. And sorry, we can check this to send them a welcome email. If we check it, it's going to open a little box where we can just leave it as it is, because if this is true, thanks for chatting with me today. If you did chat with him today, you can leave this. Otherwise, you can just delete it, write all over again, or make changes to it, whatever you'd like to do. So for now, I'm not going to send myself a welcome email. I'm going to save it. So now we have Kamal Salim as a client. Once we have that, we may want to go in here where it says more actions or send listings. What I like to do is I like to send him a couple of listings of what he told me he likes. So send listings. This is going to take you to the MLS search. See here it says search MLS. So your eEdge is connected to your board. So you will have full access to the MLS. And here is very, very easy, just like if you were looking on the MLS, a little bit easier actually. And I'm giving it time to load. Okay, and the areas you can put the city, Western. It's gonna start writing it down. We can click on it, and it's gonna add it here. Or we could go with a zip code. So 33326, for example. Same thing. Don't worry about Fort Lauderdale. If you know the zip code, it does not matter. Okay, sometimes in Hollywood we come up with Fort Lauderdale. In Sunrise it comes up as Fort Lauderdale. But we know the zip codes, that's no problem. We go to property type, and what does he want? Single family, condo? It's not gonna, by default we have all these. So we can uncheck the ones that we don't want and leave, for example, single family. Okay, so we're searching for single family between 300 and 450. And remember, this is not exactly the MLS, so it does not have the three zeros with a check mark. So we need to put 300,000. If we put 300, it's going to try to look for a property that's $300. Okay, which does not exist, I think. Beds, what we do is 3 plus, bath, 2 plus. My recommendation is if it is 3 bedroom, leave this as any. 4, go ahead and put 2, 3, whatever you like. But do not try to put too many features because you come up with very few properties. Okay, so we have this, we search. It's going to take the map to the area. So it's going to take it to Western now. It's going to show the properties in Western. See, it clicked on Western. It even went a little bit over to the west side of 75. If we were to hover over the property, it's going to give us the address and a little snapshot of what it is. It does say that it is, let's see, 1247 Southwest 149. It does say the price, single family. It also says that it's a short sale. So if we go over this blue one, it says it's bank owned, so it's an REO. And if we go to the orange, it's a regular sale. So the color, these are color coded. This is short sale. The bluish one is a foreclosure or REO, and this would be a regular sale. So we go below the map, we highlight the property. What it's going to do is going to show us where it is on the map. It's right there. And then over here, it's going to show us a little snapshot of the property. We go view detail. It gives us a pretty good idea of what the property is. This one has on the MLS 14 photos. It's going to show it. We click here. We can see the different pictures. All information about the property from the MLS, of course. Comments would be the description or remarks. And then we have the map. We can zoom in or out. Okay, tells us exactly what it is. We like it. We want to send it to the client. We press here on the plus sign. We add it. And what it does, it brought this here on top. So all the properties we're going to be sending him, they're going to be here. We do have a limit of 20 properties that we can send in one email. That doesn't mean we cannot send them 3 or 4 different emails, 20 properties each. So we have all those. What we do is we send selected listing. Of course, we keep on going down the list. We highlight, we look at it, we know where it is here on the map. It's going to highlight it. Then we look at the property, we view detail, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We like it, we add it. And now we have 2 that we're going to send them. Okay, so send selected listings. Since we did come in through Kamal Salim, we don't have to write his name. We send it. Hello Kamal. It's going to open a little box and we can edit all this, write whatever we want. And it's myself, so I can leave it as is, send it. Now he'll receive the email. So if we were to go back now to our contacts, we're going to find the contact that we just created, plus we sent emails to, Kamal Salim. In summary, we're going to go all the way down and see how we have comments, emails, reminders, group. We go to emails. And over here we're going to have all the emails that were sent to the client. And this would be the emails sent from the client. So let's go ahead and look at this one. And here is, I took some time and found a new home and blah, blah, and here I just wrote some gibberish. So it's here. Click this link to view. It came in. This is the actual email that the client received, and those are the 2 properties that we looked at and we're sending him. In his case, he can click on one of them, view the property. It's a different format. Over here he can see this 18 pictures. He can look at those. Then he's got the information, listing information, the address, all the information on the property, MLS number, property info, and we have the comment, which is the description. We also have the nearby schools. We have a calculator. This is a calculator that it is live. So he wants to change this price because he thinks he's going to get it for 400. Okay, 400,000. And the guy at the bank told him that he is going to get 4%. Perfect. Update. 25. He's put the down payment. We didn't change much, but it does update the estimated payment. We also have other properties listing nearby. And here, they may not be exactly how the search is. It's just showing the closest properties to this one. If we go on top, we can see that it says here, back to search. Okay, he can go look at the other property that we sent him. Forward to a friend. He just forwards this one to a friend, and his friend is going to look at this the same way. It could be his wife, or the wife sending to her husband. The important thing, he can be looking at this. Request more info. You will get an email so you can send him more information. Save this home. I'll show you where that goes. Print this home. It will make it a PDF and print it out for him. Request a visit. You will get an email saying, I'd like to go visit this property. Save this search. Again, it will save it and share on Facebook. You'll have this property on Facebook. All his friends are going to be able to see it and then click on it and come back to your site. Other than that, he still has this search criteria here. He can search again and search for other properties. So it's a very complete site. Now, since I did come here, it may have thrown me out. Let me see if it did. And yes, it did lock me out, so let me go ahead and log in real quick. Okay. Oops. It cannot be uppercase. But yes, it did. Okay, sign out of this client. You cannot be at the client and also in your administrative dashboard. So we have to log out. And here, okay, we're back in business. I'm going to go to my contacts. And I'm going to go again to Kamal Salim, the new contact that we have. And I'm going to show you that here you're going to have comments. You're on the phone with the client. Any comment that he says, you may want to write them down. You save it, and it's going to be here, and you cannot delete it again. You're the only one who can look at this comment. Emails, I did show you that this would be any email sent from the contact. These are the emails sent to the contact. And then here, reminders. You spoke with him, and you want to remind yourself to call him in 5-6 days or in 2 weeks. Well, you add a new reminder, you set the time, and the system will remind you. Groups. Anytime you have a contact, please try to have them in groups. If you have 3-4 groups and you want to send an email campaign, marketing, anything that you want to send out, you send it to a group. The group may have 100-200 clients instead of trying to pick 1 and 2 and 3 clients to send them to. Much easier if you have them in groups. So this is the end of adding and editing a contact. This is Kamal Salim with Keller Williams. Till the next video.